My mind was blown.
Oh, man.
I don't want you to believe me. Look at my stuff. Look at what I'm talking about.
And I'm being honest with you. You're the first person that I've ever seen that has simplified the process in that 3-step funding. I have never, ever heard anybody say there's 3 ways and only 3 ways.
Within limit. Chris was charging over like $100,000. I don't know if you've seen Chris's program. He had a 25,000, 68,000, and let me see, Chris Rogrelia. Commercial Capital.
I've seen people that there's different tiers. There's like a 60,000, or a 20,000, a 60,000, and like $80,000 on different levels.
This is it. This was what Chris was charging. I talked to a guy that did this, paid $68,000. Now this is just highway robbery. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry. Okay, it's
That's insanity.
This is dumb. This is dumb. And then look at the shit that you get. 6 days comprehensive training. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I've been doing this for over 15 years. Ain't no way in hell, Aaron, you're gonna get this shit in 6 days.
Nope.
There's no way.
No.
You know what I'm saying? There's no fucking way. And then they fly you into New York. They put you in this really high class hotel. It's all a mind fuck. You know what I'm saying? To just get you into this uppity shit. And then they're gonna train you for 6 days. And then look at this shit. One of a kind power marketing education. State of the art website worth $10,000. Really? We're 2004. We're building website for $10,000. Like the bullshit with Oz. Those are the $10,000 websites right there. Our guaranteed lead program, 7 to 25 leads per month. Bullshit. I can tell you right now, there is so much money to be made. But I always tell my students this as well. I am not going to give you any leads. I'll teach you how to market. I'm going to show you how I do it. But number one, it costs way too much money to generate business leads. And you think I'm going to give away a lead where I can make $15,000, $20,000 to you? I don't like you like that much. Okay. you understand what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not at that point that I'm going to teach you this. And I will show you got social media and marketing engagement, content marketing. Listen to all the fluffy bullshit. Social media marketing engagement, content marketing, email marketing, 5,000 direct mail leads, Google Analytics setup. So far, out of all that stuff, what does that mean? You understand what I'm saying? It's just all BS.
Yeah.
And remind you, this is a program that this gentleman paid $68,000 to learn how to become a business loan broker. Where is the business loan broker stuff? Google Analytics, comprehensive training manual, comprehensive cloud document application platform for legal forms. What are you talking about? Google Drive? Business identity package. What are you talking about? A business credit card? Like a business card? I can get that for like, recognition from lenders. Come on, what does that mean? Lenders and banks and private investors. You can get these lenders online. I tell my students all the time, all these lenders, anybody can get them online. That's where I get them. The only difference is you get mine in a curated page where I've organized them. I tell you what they qualify for and all this stuff. Deal underwriting software. What does that mean? I mean, I don't have to go through this. You've seen the videos and you've seen, this is highway robbery. This, and then you got Global Financial Training Group. This is another one that offers $20,000. And with all of these people, the one thing that is really funny, especially with, right now, I went through when I was starting my course and doing my review, because I just like what I did with Oz, I did that with every single one of them. I went through all these people. You see their reviews, and I looked up every single one of these people. These guys, I looked them up. Meet Eric, whatever, and he told me his business, whatever, and I looked him up online. And this guy and this guy. None of these people are in business. None of them. None of them. They're all wasted. Even this NFL guy, it was all BS. All of this. Some of them are paid. I've actually done interviews with people that Commercial Capital Training Group that say that some of these were paid reviews. The same BS that you're saying with Oz. You see, with this guy, there's never end reviews. I've been in business as far as my training since last year. I've got so far, I'm almost at 60 students. And this is a tough industry to get started with. You see my reviews online. It's not something, it's not like a quick thing. You just come in. The toughest thing that you're going to deal with is getting clients. I can train you all day about the different products. I can train you all day about the execution and all this and that. Getting clients is a tough thing. And I show you how to do it. There's no magic to it though. There's 2 ways on how you can get clients. Number one, you pay for leads. You got big pockets, you turn on Facebook marketing, you hire a marketing company or whatever it is, you can get 1,000,001 leads a day. It's so easy. Okay, but you're gonna burn yourself out. Number two is you gotta shake the right hand. You gotta establish referral relationships. That's just it. There's no magic to it. It's like a realtor. You gotta go to them. You gotta buy some coffee. You gotta buy some donuts. You gotta reach out to the accountants. You gotta reach out to the real estate investors. And this is another thing too, and I train my students with this, is nobody is just gonna send you business because you told them to send a business. Who the fuck are you? Nobody. So the approach that I have taken, and I tell people that this is the only thing that is happening right now when it comes to marketing, because people are so tired of being sold. Everybody is kind of numb to the next commercial, the next guy wanting something from them. You have to offer value in the marketplace. You have to educate these people that you want to send business. The only reason I'm sitting here talking to you on the phone is because I educated you. I said something that you saw some value in, and then now we're here sitting here talking, and that's with everything, if you're trying to sell whatever, helmets or whatever thing it is, you have to educate the marketplace these days. That's the only way you're going to be able to capture people, is educating the marketplace and actually showing them the results that they can get out of whatever product or service that you offer. So with that,
that's the biggest thing.
You said what?
That's the biggest thing that I've discovered over the years is if you don't know shit of what you're talking about, they're gonna look at you and laugh your ass right out the door.
Exactly.
You can walk in and say, "Oh, I'm selling flowers." Okay, well, what kind of flowers do you have? Oh shit! No, get your ass out of here. Yeah, exactly. I don't want nothing to do with you. And it's all about education. The people that I've met over the years, it's like, okay, you have a service. Well, what can you offer me? What kind of products? How can you help me here? I've had a problem with this. I went to a banker and they did this to me and they couldn't do, they want to spend, conversation with you. And the problem with, the biggest problem in the banking industry is that it's all about numbers. You probably recall this when you were originating loans. Mm-hmm. Every bank I've worked for didn't allow you the opportunity to sit with your client and educate them about their credit, about the products that are available to them. Your boss is standing behind you, say, get this done, get the application and get him out the door and move on to the next
They don't want the consumer to know. I don't know why. They don't want the consumer to know the underwriting guidelines and standards. It's like a hidden secret. That's just kind of their approach. They don't want the consumer to be educated. They really don't. I don't know. I got my reasons as to why that is, but it's it really shows how much of an opportunity there is out there. But you said that you've been in business. What's your website? You got a website?
Yeah, I do. It's www.2 group GROUP -online.com.
That is a long domain, man. 25 Group Financial. Okay. And how long do you say you've been in business?
I originally started the business in 2005, and like I said, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm terrible at marketing. I'm terrible. I can talk to people all day. I love talking to people, but I'm terrible at marketing. Horrible at marketing. I don't know how to build or manage a CRM to save my life. I just don't.
What CRM are you using?
HubSpot.
Okay. And HubSpot is you using that just to, let me see what it does the emailing, right? So mass emailing. Does it do like task management?
It does, yes. It does task marketing. It does the click and go. It tracks open emails. It tracks responses. It tracks unsubscribed. All of that stuff. But I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I have one guy told me, he's like, no, don't use HubSpot. Just build a CRM using Google Sheets.
Okay. I'm not a big fan of HubSpot based on what you're doing. At the end of the day, HubSpot has a lot of great benefits when it comes to marketing. Okay. Let me slow it down a little bit. What are you trying to get out of a CRM? Well, I guess the true question, not you specifically, but what should a business loan broker want out of a CRM? Number one, you need task management, right?
Yeah.
Number two, you need to be able to email, individual email and mass email. Number three, you need to be able to collect the necessary data that you're gathering, what their name is, how long have they been in business, what type of business they got, all this other shit that pertains to specifically business, right? And then it needs to be able to also hold data as to what they qualify for. Because now I'm gonna have information based on my intake, and I have information based on the evaluation, if you want to call it. Because a guy can call me that I spoke with last week, and he's like, "Hey man, what did you say I qualify for?" I need to be able to pull up on my CRM and be like, "Oh yeah, we looked at your file and this." You understand what I'm saying? Okay. So HubSpot is not really doing that. I'm gonna send you, like I said, a very powerful video, but I'm gonna show you kind of what my CRM is. I'm gonna send you a very powerful video on this CRM that I've built. Okay, and this is through Keep Infusionsoft. Let me see. I think I got a few more minutes here. This is through Keep Infusionsoft. So number one, the first tab is this is all pretty generic. You got the name, and this is what I'm using now, even for my broker stuff. But this is also the same one that I'm using for funding. You got the name and all the basic, the phone number, the email address, all this other stuff. This is the first section here. Now, the second section is about address. The third section about personal information. This person notes section, this is kind of like an internal notepad specifically for this borrower. This is where I can put on there how many kids you got, or you and your wife's anniversary, some stuff that I want to be able to kind of relate you on, or this guy has a real estate closing in December, whatever it is. That's what I specifically do this for. But most importantly, the initial call tab, powerful tab. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what this is. With every single borrower, you're gonna have an initial conversation with them, and I hate people that use fucking scripts. You can kind of tell, especially if you're a knowledgeable person, when you speak with somebody using a script, you can just kind of tell, like, goddamn, because I just like to speak to people that are natural. So on here, it goes over which program they're interested in. And then now these are certain questions that kind of help you guide the conversation. How did you hear about us, Aaron? Oh, I heard about you online. You were talking shit about us. How much money are you looking for? I'm looking for $50,000. Tell me about your business. I do construction. I've been in construction or whatever it is. There's just open-ended questions that help you understand the borrower, and you got the three patch of lending in mind as you're going through this.
Right.
What do you need the money for, Aaron? Oh, I need the money for this construction, whatever it is. Okay, great. How's your credit? My credit is pretty bad, or whatever it is. How many years you've been in business, or how many years you've been employed? I've been in business for 10 years. Employed, or I'm not self-employed, whatever it is, all that information. How much money do you make personally? How much money do you make? How much money does the business make annually? How much money does the business make monthly? Just some basic questions. Do you own any assets that may be used as collateral?
Right.
Again, why am I asking these questions? Three paths of lending. Every question in here pertains to the three paths of lending. What the fuck am I gonna do? Am I gonna use their credit? Am I gonna use their income? Am I gonna use their assets? And this CRM holds that information and holds that conversation that we had. And the objective at the end of every initial call is to gather two things at a minimum. You want to get their credit report, and you want to get their bank statements if they've been in business for some time. But at least you want to get their damn credit report. If they've been in business for more than 3 months, you want to get their bank statements as well. If it's like a real estate transaction, get them to fill out a real estate application because it's that asset. The ultimate goal at the end of the call is to, number one, get their goddamn credit report, get their damn bank statements. They've been in business for a while. So there's two ways that you can do that. They can email it to you, or you can pull their credit report using one of our monitoring services. We use Identity IQ. So now, this is stage one with every single client that you're going to go through. Eventually, you're going to do an evaluation. You're going to use one of my powerful sheets like we use here, either to do a credit eval or we do a bank statement eval. As you can see, everything is all done within one. This is a very powerful sheet. Now, and I show you how to determine what they qualify for after you evaluated those critical data points. So you come in, and then there's a funding review and options tab. And this is going to tell you what we need in order to start processing this file. Because a CRM also should be a place that you can work within a team environment. In order for you to be successful with this, you can't do this shit by yourself. You're going to eventually have to have an assistant, somebody. But there needs to be a section where you can actually all collaborate and have the same information. So in the system, I'm going to have on here what I need for Mr. Anthony, Mr. Aaron, in order to proceed. My thoughts and advice. Which program I recommend based on the different services that we offer. And then eventually, I come right here and I tell you what they qualify for every single funding product that there is. For business credit cards, phase 1 and phase 2. For personal credit cards, we call it personal lines. For personal loans, or for revenue loans, that encompasses all the different revenue products that we have. For traditional line of credit, for factoring, purchase order financing, if that's an option that they want to exercise. For asset-based lending, that covers real estate or equipment. for private money, if they're interested in kind of some type of private money, for commercial real estate, and if in case for any reason we need to fix their credit, I'm going to put on here how much it costs to fix their credit, how long it will take, and how much they can be able to get approved if they fix their credit. The CRM is going to have all this information. And again, you can split it where you have the back office and the front office. So there's a magic to all of this while all this is set up. Where you can have the front office, which is sales. All they do all day is talk to clients. Hey man, let me see, and then let me send it back to the back office. Let's see what you qualify for. The back office comes in and fills out all this information. The front office comes in and just say, hey, I got the information, Aaron. This is what you qualify for. This, and that. And then now, the CRM allows you to send agreements. Because now I've told Aaron what Aaron qualifies for. Now I can come on here and I can send an agreement. I'm gonna go ahead and just do one of these automations here. Let's just say you qualify for business credit cards. And I'm gonna send you one of my business credit card application right now. The UBL agreement, boom. What I just did is I immediately created a note stating that I sent you an agreement. A task is gonna be created for me to follow up with Mr. Aaron for the following day, and an email is going to be sent to you shortly. I'm going to show you that here in just a second. And you can check, this email is actually sent to you, to your email. Go ahead and refresh. This is the task. This is the note that was inputted, because the CRM should be able to have relevant data as to what's going on with the client. And again, the CRM, we don't want to be working hard. We want to work smart. I don't want you to be sitting up here every single time typing notes. Oh yeah, I talked to Aaron, I send him the group. Don't do none of that dumb shit. Use automation. Well, what I just did with that simple automation is I just put a note in the system that I sent an agreement, and I said follow up to check on the agreement. What happened? Again, an email was sent. This is an email that was sent to you with the agreement and tells you exactly what is needed for you to get started. And I even provide you a link to an application that I'm gonna need you to complete. I've given you the PDF agreement as well that you can sign, or you can also get it automatically with that one action. That agreement is sent to you to DocuSign as well. Right. And this is the task that is created for me to follow up with you when? Tomorrow, on the 25th. It's assigned to me. These are the people that are in my team. So what am I trying to show you here? I'm trying, and then of course, once you complete that agreement, all that data is gonna come right here. The type of program that you're gonna get in, your business name, it's all right here in a centralized database. So we can, without making this too long, what I'm trying to show you is HubSpot doesn't do that. It doesn't know what the hell you're doing. It doesn't have the 3 paths of lending. All HubSpot is doing is it holds your client's data and their email address, and it gives you the ability to email them. But after that, it's not growing with you with your business. It's not designed for that. And what are you constantly doing all day? Your job as a broker is to talk to borrowers that are interested and to speak with borrowers, letting them know what they're qualified for. And then lastly is for you to process applications with lenders. These are the 3 things that you're doing on. You're talking to clients that are interested, you're pre-qualifying borrowers, and you're processing and submitting applications to lenders. That's it. There's nothing else that you're doing. You see what I'm saying? So, and maybe you're following up with clients, collecting payments, and all this other nonsense. What every business does. But within all of these different objectives, you have to have a CRM that grows with you to meet all these different objectives. HubSpot just cannot do that. It's not customizable. So. Anyway, dude, I got to get off the Zoom here shortly. Let's talk about, what were you interested in? What were you thinking about? Because looking at your setup, what products were you trying to offer? And it's like, are you just looking at, me training you to kind of understand the different products? Because it seems like you're pretty knowledgeable about the products, or were you interested? It seems like you need this is what I come down to. There's 2 different ways we can work together. You can join my agent program, or I have what I call an agency program. The agent program is pretty basic, where we partner up together. I act like your back office. So you have a client, the 25 group gets, you send them to me, I'll evaluate them. You'll get access to our CRM, like you just saw on there. And I'll come back and I'll look at it and I'll say, this guy qualifies for this. So you go ahead and tell them, hey, they qualify for that. And then after that, once they're ready, they fill out our agreement and we process them. But we split our commission 50-50. You'll get 50% for having the client, we'll get 50%. So that's the agent program. For that program, you're looking at $50. That's all I charge for that program. The other program is the agency program, or the broker program, where if you want me to teach you how to do this whole thing by yourself from start to finish, I'll give you the product knowledge. where I teach you how to process, where I partner you up with the lenders by yourself, where I build this CRM that you just saw for your business, where I build a whole new website for you, where I get you all the marketing materials, and I actually built the automation for you to be constantly marketing with your audience. Because you should not be sending emails, man. You should just set that shit one time and it should just do its thing. You know, there's automation behind it. You should send it. So we'll set up all of that. Usually charge, you're looking at about $8K if you wanted to get to that program. And that's for you to me teaching you how to do it yourself. You keep 100% of your commission, of course, with that program.
I'm definitely interested in building my own agency. That's why I did it. But I'm also open to a partner. You know, if I'm unfamiliar with something, I can send it to you and whatnot, and you do the basic evaluation and shoot it back over to me, and we split 50-50.
So when do you want me to touch base? When do you think you'll be ready to get started?
Why don't you touch base with me on Monday?
I'm gonna put a follow-up here to touch base on Monday if I don't hear from you. But nah, man, I'd love to work with you, and maybe we can get you as an agent and then eventually make you some money. And I credit some people, once they come in as an agent, they close 1 or 2 deals, they go ahead and want to jump into the agency program, and I'll credit you whatever you paid on the agent program into the agency program. So that is an option as well. But anyway, I appreciate the time, man. I gotta run. I gotta get ready for my 12 o'clock here. But I appreciate the conversation. I really do. I'm gonna send you some cool videos that you can check out, and then we'll just go from there.
Send me whatever you can. I'd love seeing it. I mean, like I said, I found you. I want to keep going.
Okay, sounds good, man. You subscribe to my channel, right?
Oh yeah, I am.
Cool. Thank you so much, man. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, Brian. Appreciate it. Thanks, man.
Anyway, if you stay with me through the end, you know, I appreciate you. I really do. Please go ahead and give me a like to the video, subscribe to the channel. And I guess I should go ahead and pay some bills. Let you know what this video is brought to you by our sponsor, Broker Solutions Academy. There's going to be a link in the description. We work with people that are interested in becoming a business loan broker. We have a very comprehensive business loan broker course, and we're going to be teaching you everything you need to know about how to become a business loan broker. Our mission statement is we help business loan brokers understand and simplify the various funding solutions that are available in the marketplace so you can properly serve your clients, stop the endless confusion and self-defeating pointless rat race they're currently in, and grow their business while maximizing profits by teaching them how to become a real business loan broker, not just a referral partner. This video is also brought to you by Pennington Consulting Group, and that's where we work directly with entrepreneurs and also business owners to help them get funded. So if you're looking to start, grow, or even expand your current business, Pennington Consulting Group, there's going to be a link in the description where you can go ahead and schedule a time. And like we always say at Pennington Consulting Group, our goal is to help you reach your goal. Again, thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next video.